moments later.
Hey, what's good, everyone? Now, there's this misconception that all you need is an Apollo Twin X to make a professional mix and master, right? I know where it came from. I know where this thought came from. I want you to check out this video right here, Big X the Plug.
I just did a show called By the Rule, had like 87,000 folks jamming in the room.
A few moments later.
Now, I'm going to stop it right here because this is how a lot of you get fooled, right? Now, you have Big X the Plug, and he's recording one of his tracks, right? On this album, on this hit album, right? Now, Big X the Plug normally just records at his home. Yeah. He records at his home with a laptop, a microphone, and an Apollo Twin or Apollo Quad, whatever X interfaces, right? Because you see it right here. Bam, there it is right there. There's the box right there, right? And they're recording in Pro Tools, right there, Pro Tools. But Bolo said Pro Tools is not the industry standard, but that's Pro Tools right there. Now ask yourself, why would they be recording in Pro Tools and then they were using an Apollo Twin X? But people will see that and assume, oh, that's all I need to mix and master a song. No, that's not all you need. Because this is what happens after the fact.
A few moments later.
For those who don't know, this is Baines. This is Big X the Plug's audio engineer. This man has engineered many hit hip-hop records, right? But the ones who are in the dark when it comes to the real process of tracking, mixing, mastering, and distribution only assume that all I need is a laptop and an Apollo Twin X and that's it. No, that's the tracking process. The mixing process begins with Baines. And as you can see here, he uses analog gear. The process is when Big X the Plug completes his song, which they recorded in Pro Tools using an Apollo Twin X, right? That track goes to Baines. Then Baines takes that Pro Tools session and uploads it into Pro Tools HDX. And then run that mix through analog gear. That's the process a lot of you don't see. And not only that, when the mix is complete, it's not rendered, because a lot of you love to render your tracks. And that's why your tracks don't sound worth the crap in your car, because you are rendering your tracks. You letting the computer convert your track. You don't do that. You print your track. And once it's printed, it goes to the mastering engineer. And I'm going to show you who the mastering engineer is.
A few moments later.
This is Joe Laporta. This is Big X the Plug's mastering engineer. And as you can see in front of him, analog gear. Yes. Big X the Plug's audio engineer, mixing engineer, and mastering engineer. All of his songs go through analog gear. And then to all of you, they're not mixing and mastering in an X Twin. They're only tracking in the X twin and then sending it to Baines, where, and I'm pretty sure because Big X the Plug is not recording in a soundproof environment, he is having a field day. It's a nightmare trying to mix that. I'm telling you right now, it's a nightmare trying to get those vocals right when it's not in the ideal studio environment. But he somehow gets it right. And then it goes to Joe Laporta. He's the mastering engineer, and it all goes through Analog Gear. So if anybody tells you, all you need is the Apollo Twin X, that's it, tell them to come to my video. And then they'll know what really goes down when it comes to your artists, your favorite artist songs, when they're being played on the radio. The real process. Tracking, mixing, mastering, and then distribution. It's been like that since forever, guys. Let's stop all these grifts and misinformation. Peace.